Role of the victims on the criminal justice system. The role of the victims in a criminal justice system is that the victims have an important role throughout the criminal justice system. That includes reporting the crime, testifying at trial, and presenting a victim impact statement. The role of the victims are supported by right to information, participation, protection, and to seek restitution. The criminal justice system is often required to provide general information of interest to victims. Most states also give victims or their families the right to be notified of important, scheduled criminal proceedings and the outcomes of those proceedings. They also notify victims when hearings have been canceled and rescheduled. Victims have the right to present and have their victim impact statements considered. Victims' perspectives on decisions that affect their rights will be taken into account. Victims have been given more meaningful participation in the criminal justice system as a result of changes that require judges to include in bail records that they have considered the victim's safety and security. Add the acknowledgement of harm done to victims and the community as a sentencing objective under the criminal code, and allow victims to use a testimonial aid. Establish a standard form for victim and community impact statements to guarantee consistency in how victims express the impact of the crime on them to the court, including any bodily or emotional harm, property damage, or financial loss. Many jurisdictions give crime victims the right to protection during the criminal justice process. This right may take the form of a generally stated right to protection, or may include specific protective measures. Most jurisdictions have defined criminal offenses of intimidation of victims or witnesses. Many provide that victims must be informed of protective procedures that are available. The phrase restitution refers to the restoration of the defendant's injury, most typically in the form of monetary compensation. It can also refer to the return or repair of property that has been taken or damaged during the crime. Convicted offenders can be ordered to pay restitution as part of their sentence by the courts. In around a third of jurisdictions, courts must impose restitution to victims in situations involving certain sorts of crimes, most commonly serious felony charges. In many other states, if a court refuses to order restitution or orders restitution for only a portion of the victim's losses, the court must state its reasons on the record. Restitution is also frequently a condition of probation or parole.